Rania and Steve brought me in to renovate their bathroom, and although Rania seems to know exactly what she wants...
The whole thing.
The whole thing, just rip it out.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to fix here than just a tired old bathroom.
They have to leave it up to me
I trust you.
to pick the reno that they need.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Sometimes when you're buying a home, you can do everything right before signing on the dotted line and still end up with a money pit. And some pits are deeper than others.
Hello, come on
Hello.
in. Ryan.
Hey, Rania?
I'm Rania.
Steve, Bryan, nice to meet you.
man? Good to meet you, too.
We're very excited. We're very excited.
I'm excited, too.
The envy of all the neighbors.
So what's going on here?
Couple of problems?
It's a mess.
Yeah, I know. I almost died on the way in.
I know.
Well, the house is an older house, so there's always going to be maintenance involved. Unfortunately, it's a money pit.
There was so much to do, so many things that we didn't expect to have to do in this house.
The roof we had to redo, furnace had to be replaced, windows need to be redone, waterproofing in the basement, so there's a large list of things to do.
What are we looking at first?
The bathroom.
The bathroom? Let's go to the bathroom.
Set up there.
One of the main reasons they called me was to look at fixing their bathroom.
This is nice.
Thank you.
I was kidding. Okay, so I'm guessing the house is 25, 30 years old?
27.
27, okay. Now, how long have you guys actually lived here?
Almost 6 years.
And how old are your kids?
You're asking him.
You can ask the boss. She'll tell you.
7, 9, and 11. The priority in my house right now, I would say, is the bathroom because it's a room that's used, you know, every day by the kids primarily.
You got some water damage, obviously?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there is mold, if that is what the situation is, that they're breathing that in, and that could cause health problems down the road.
That's pretty much cosmetic stuff from water coming out of the tub. Some new silicone there, I see, Steve.
Yeah, let's do it in the dark.
And you work in the dark? Okay, I thought
I knew you were coming. So
a little mud work on the wall, okay. What are you thinking in here as far as what do you want done?
The whole thing.
The whole thing, just rip it out.
Yeah,
Rip it out.
Replace.
got it.
It's just old and ugly and small. But other than that, everything's fine. So the bathroom, obviously a little outdated.
Yeah.
Bit of water damage.
We bought stuff. We bought tiles. We bought a vanity. They've been making a really nice home for the mice in the garage.
Were you planning on doing this yourself?
That was the plan.
That was the plan,
Well,
6
him
years ago.
doing it.
Yeah.
Me delegating, him doing.
Okay.
Get a lot of jobs started, but don't seem to get a lot finished.
Well, having 3 kids, it's really not that busy. I'm not sure what you've been up to.
That's right.
He's just a really, really busy guy. And so just nothing ever seems to really get done 100%.
What else are you looking at in the house?
The basement is
The
the big
basement?
one. The basement.
Okay. Hang on, I want to ask a little bit about this room here. Living room, right?
Supposed to be.
Okay, or is it a music room?
No,
Or is it an office?
it's my office.
So what is going on in here?
I work from home primarily, so I thought that we would have an office in the basement. But we've had a lot of issues in the basement, so it's slowly been creeping up here. And as the kids get older and we add a piano and we add some chairs, so if people come, they can sit and...
Check their email,
Everything.
busted a tune.
That's right. That's right.
Nobody really does any living in there. So it's kind of multi-purpose room because you don't have space for it in the
in
basement.
the basement.
You get a grand entrance.
We do.
All right, let's go downstairs.
Okay.
Another area of their house that they want fixed is the basement. A wet basement, of course.
So this is the water issue. Behind us, we've got the front of the house, which is the cold storage. There's water coming into the ceiling in there.
That's nice. Okay, little mold garden in there.
Yeah.
Now, is there a vent in there?
There is, but I think it's blocked.
It's just because there's dirt outside.
I'm not taking sides here
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
But have you got actual water coming in through the foundation?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, as you can see, the banding has started to rust a little bit.
Steve and Rania definitely have plans to finish the unfinished portion of the basement.
The reason that we haven't done it is we started looking at our options. People started saying that, you know, we would have to do stuff about the water issues.
Those people were right.
Okay, but we also got a couple other quotes where they said we could just fix it from the inside, and that's where we disagree, because I'm not tearing up that landscaping.
The problem is, whenever you've got water coming into a foundation, there's only one real fix, and that's to dig outside.
And that was one of the selling features of the home. We spent a lot of money on this home, and it is very
So you
nice.
want to waterproof the basement from the inside?
Yes, I've been told that we can.
Really?
And that's the only way I want it done.
Rania seems to think we can take care of any water ingress from the inside. That's only a temporary fix.
So come on out here. This is our hydrangea garden out here. This is the front step that we were talking about inside the basement with the cold storage.
This is my garden. Oh, don't.
I noticed that on the way in.
Some problems
It's
with
okay.
the brick.
Minor issue.
It's
We'll
okay.
fix it.
Okay, so what's the problem with it? Can you not move them, replant them?
No.
They do bring me a lot of joy. I'm not a great gardener, and they grow and they bloom every year, and it's one of the only things in this house that hasn't gone wrong. I really, really don't want to lose them.
Okay, so you got some quotes to waterproof the basement properly from the outside, but you don't want to let anyone touch these hydrangeas.
It's not just it's the whole thing because it's properly landscaped and it's just going to be a big mess.
What I'm looking for is total trust.
I trust you if you
Perfect.
look at all the options. All the options.
I promise you, I will
Promise me?
research all of the options in every possible
Okay.
room in your home. Throw the budget on the table. Let me come up with a plan and get to work.
I hope he leaves the outside of my house intact and just works on the bathroom.
Total trust.
I trust you.
All right, guys. Steve, do you have any final words?
No, you've heard it all. You've heard it all already.
Nothing left, eh? Well, I've had a look around Rania and Steve's house. The first thing I looked at was a little bathroom upstairs. It's definitely old and outdated, and there is a little bit of water damage. We could make it bigger, but we could get into spending a lot of money up there. Then we headed downstairs, and I noticed the living room is full of everything and doesn't seem to have a real purpose. Down in the basement, there's some water coming in, but there's some disagreement about how to fix that. Rania wants to stay to the inside. Steve says he has to go outside. But Rania has those hydrangeas that she loves. I've already made up my mind what I think the priority is, and today we get to work.
As much as I want the basement done, I think we need the bathroom done for the sake of the kids. I don't want the front of my house torn up.
Yeah, but you can replant it.
You see what happens when I plant things. It just doesn't grow right.
I really need a job off my list, so I'm winning either way.
Brian, what are you doing?
Rania and Steve brought me in to have a look at the bathroom, but I also had a look at the basement and the front porch area.
I've already made up my mind what I think the priority is.
Now it's time to bring them back in, see if they still trust me.
Ooh, I hope that Brian didn't mess up my house. Oh, no. Oh, come on. When we pulled up and I saw Brian in the excavator, I seriously thought I was gonna have an aneurysm. Oh my God, don't!
What? Oh, no. She's in hydrangea protectus mode and grabs the controls of the excavator and almost kills a prized hydrangea. Personally, I'm not really a big fan of hydrangeas.
To see my front porch torn out, that was not what I expected. Brian, you promised me you were gonna do the right thing.
You promised me you would trust me 100% if I weighed all of our options.
I think that's if you're going to be doing some construction work, it takes a priority over a garden, and that puts me in the bad books.
Steve obviously appreciates the fact that waterproofing a basement is best done from the outside. Ronnie didn't agree. He looks a little smug today. You have to stop the water from getting in. Okay, we have to have airflow into that front room to keep the moisture out of there so you don't get the mold growing. And we have to save your hydrangeas, which we've done. And this is what we've come up with. First, we're gonna dig around the cold room and parge the walls to protect them, and then the guys will spray on a rubber membrane to complete the waterproofing process. Because of the cost to waterproof everything from the outside, we won't be able to renovate the entire basement, but what we can do is this. We'll create a space for Rania at the back.
That would be amazing.
We'll build a new wall to separate the office from the rest of the basement, and inside, you'll have a place for all your files. And most importantly, you'll have a warm and dry basement.
When Brian started to show me the plans, I actually got really excited. I thought maybe this guy knows what he's doing.
He's a smart man.
Yeah.
It's the butterfly
His brain is working
effect.
so hard it pushed his hair out.
She's getting mean. Zinger, eh? Zinger.
But Brian, listen to me now. Those flowers better bloom come the summer, or you're coming back. I'm coming after you.
All your hydrangeas will bloom.
And everything else?
Everything that remaining.
God bless his garden.
God bless his garden.
If Brian had dug up my entire garden, I seriously think I would have really smacked him.
Now, the guys at Pioneer are gonna finish prepping all the concrete for the waterproofing work.
Okay.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Once the moisture barrier was up against the foundation, Todd and Scott started framing the entire office area. Everything's going well, but as with anything, you have to be ready for a few surprises.
Like Aunt Pooh.
Looks like you got an issue.
Yeah, could be an ant issue. Some eaten wood, dead ants, ant poo. All right, I'm gonna have to give an exterminator call to have a look at this. Tape that up.
Oh, wow, this is awesome.
Wow.
It's coming together. We got the subfloor in.
Yep.
Okay, so we put the dry core down. It's got an air space underneath it, so it's gonna keep the floor warmer, which is important because you're gonna be spending some time in here working. But it's also gonna allow that airspace, if there is any moisture that comes up out of the slab, it's gonna allow that to evaporate. Ray and the guys are outside taking care of the water issue on that front slab.
To waterproof, we have to dig down about 2 feet around the foundation of the cold room. Then we parge all the cracks and finish with a rubberized membrane. And finally, we fill the hole with dirt, relay the interlocking brick on the walkway and the porch.
So that's gonna stop all the water coming into the basement, which allows us to actually finish the room so we don't have to worry about it after. So the subfloor is in, we've got the framing up, we pulled all the electrical, that's good. Moisture barrier's up, the insulation's going in right now, but we did find one issue.
Now here it comes.
Here, I'll show you.
Ew.
Rania did not want her precious garden dug up.
Bryan, what are you doing?
But when you've got water coming in through the foundation, there's only one way to fix it, and that's from the outside. Rania's gonna end up with the office of her dreams. That is, if we can keep out the unwanted guests.
So what are we looking at?
Obviously, taking down all the old insulation, we see the foundation. There's a hole in there where the old beam pocket was. There's a lot of dust and dirt and all kinds of stuff coming out of there, so obviously it seemed like a bit of a pest issue. So
A pest issue?
What we have is some ants, or foundation or driveway ants.
Like, what else can go wrong in this house? We've got water leaking, we've got mold, we've got all this stuff, and now we have ants.
So these ants are basically trying to build a house out underneath your patio. So they take all the limestone screening material, they bring it in, and they dump it in the basement.
Well, you know what? I've noticed so many times that when we come down here and there's like a pile of dirt and I couldn't figure out what it is, and we'd sweep it up, and
it's
we had no
back.
idea what it was.
That's what it is, yeah.
No, I really had no idea what it was. It was confusing, but okay.
Some limestone screening, there's probably some ant poop in there.
Ew.
Soils, all kinds of stuff.
Nasty.
Some dead ants.
Yeah, okay.
I'm hoping that it's something that can be taken care of so it doesn't become yet another issue to add into our money pit.
We've got it covered with some expert help. So what are you gonna do, spray or trap?
I would suggest spraying for these because you want to close these walls in.
Yeah.
So when you spray with a residual chemical, what that does is leave the active ingredient behind. So any ants that try and come into that wall cavity, they'll come in contact with this chemical and it will control them.
But in the meantime, we can finish up the insulation, and even though we've solved the water problem from the outside, we also need a vapor barrier on the inside. This prevents warm, moist air from condensing behind the drywall, which can cause mold and rot. Beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, it's a good time to call it a day because we have to clear the house for at least 3 hours so Darren can spray for the ants. The residual spray will keep the ants away for a few years.
Now that the outside's all waterproofed and ant-proofed, it's time to get rid of the mold.
You still want to take precautions. Wear a suit, get an approved mask and respirator on, get the glasses on, wear some gloves, and any more than 9 square feet, you want to call in a pro.
With the mold and water problems in the basement fixed, it's time to paint Rania's new office on the other side of the basement.
Painting's like golf. You have to talk really quiet. Absolute silence to paint. Rania may love her garden, but she's not really a green thumb. So we're bringing in Lindsay, who's a gardening expert, to give her a head start. This garden is not going to be just hydrangeas when we're through with it.
Okay, and hanky-panky hosta.
Oh, this is gonna be my favorite. Nice.
Very cute one.
She's also found some pretty colorful new plants that will thrive in Rania's shady front yard.
So this is great. So
Yeah, so all we need is to get soil in.
Okay.
We're gonna decide where our garden line is, because I think we're gonna extend it out a little bit. It's a
Okay.
little bit short, close to the house.
Yeah.
Put in new soil, plant away, put on some mulch, and then you have to water it.
Okay.
Hey, Bryan.
I thought you were landscaping.
Well, they're doing gardening. It's raining. We're gonna build stuff.
All right, we'll leave the ladies out in the rain.
That's
then we
right.
can throw some floor in. Have you installed one of these before?
No, I have not.
I guess today's the day to learn. Couldn't get much simpler. We put the underlayment down. It's a moisture barrier from below, but it also softens up the floor, so when you walk on it, you don't hear that slapping sound. It's a tongue and groove, so when we put that in, it sits down. Take our next full piece here, and we put that in, and as we drop it down, it locks this guy in. So the important thing here is to make sure that you're not lining these joints up.
Sounds easy enough.
Makes sense here. You want to give it a shot?
All right.
Remember to always leave space for expansion and contraction when you're installing any floor. That gap will be covered by the baseboard. You're pretty much a pro. Here, you gotta start your next row. So these all step back, and then we'll have to go to the other side, fill in our piece there, and do all the cuts. And now it's time to find out if Rania has a green thumb.
Oh, I think I'm killing it.
Is that commitment to gardening or what? You know how much I have to pay to get this hair?
Hey, Rania, you look like a wet rat.
I know, feel like a wet rat, but a happy one.
That's good. This looks great, night and day.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm really, really happy with it.
So I left Steve down in the basement doing some manual labor. He's putting the floors in. I'm gonna go pick up the doors, some trim, and get out of this rain. I'm gonna melt.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. Originally, the interlock brick going up to Rania and Steve's house was in pretty bad shape. It had sunk. It was obvious that it was installed before the earth around it had been really compacted. So we had to remove them all, add some limestone screening, compact it properly, and replace everything so it directs water away from the house and it looks great. We also put in 2 big precast concrete steps. The basement office is almost completed, and for storage and some decoration, we're putting cubes on the wall. So I thought I'd get Rania and Steve to help me build some simple cubes.
I'll put it together, you nail.
Drop some down.
Where is Brian with the instructions?
Not that simple.
Brian!
While I was in the basement getting the door handles on, all the last-minute things, I heard Rania.
Brian!
There was a major issue.
The cubes are the wrong side.
I mean, some pieces are inside, some are outside. They just had an issue finding the right home.
This doesn't go together. None of the pieces fit.
Where's the gun? I just want to shoot myself quickly.
If I knew it was this easy, I would have just done it with Brian. And here I thought you were messing with us.
Okay, I have things to do downstairs. There's 2 more pieces of wood. There's 1 box. I'm sure you can figure out where they go.
We know where to find you.
Okay.
No problem.
I'll be downstairs.
All right.
Thanks. Is that right?
It's not what's wrong with this.
What's wrong here?
What do you mean? It's not just her.
Yeah, like...
God, there. You tried this side and this side, you tried this side and this side. Why didn't you try those sides? Finally, the nails went in the right piece of wood in the right spot, and it's cubelicious.
There. That's Baeumler approved.
With the finishing touches done in the office and the garden really starting to take root, it's time to bring in Steve and Rania and see what they think.
All right, guys, come on outside.
Wow.
Hydrangeas.
How impressive.
All your hydrangeas are still there.
I know.
The really cool thing here is it doesn't look a ton different, but we saved that space, got it away from the wall, reparged everything, and now that cold room will actually operate as a cold room. We open up the vent so the airflow goes in there. You won't get the moisture coming in because we put seals around the doors. You can actually now make some jam, get some preserves down there. Okay, so it looks great out here. You guys are happy?
Yeah, we're really happy. Just
Awesome.
1 second.
Okay.
Because I love hydrangeas so much.
Is this a
you-
hydrangea?
It is, and you've developed such a love for them.
Oh,
Every
wow.
year when it blooms, you can think of Steve and I. Well, me mostly.
That's amazing.
And you can see the beauty of hydrangeas.
You know what? I'm going to keep it right here for now with his friends. I'll be back for you. Stay right there.
All right, we're excited. Let's see.
Into the office.
Oh my
Wow.
Oh,
Looks
this
good.
is. I got my fishing board. Oh wow! I can't believe it.
What do you think of the storage boxes? They look great. We fixed them up after you guys had
After
your
we
hands
butchered
on
it?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
fixed them up a little bit. You got a great space to work in. The moisture barrier is up, all the insulation's in, so you've got heat and airflow in here again. Put the subfloor down, so not only will that control moisture, but when you're in here, it's gonna be a lot softer on your feet and warm up the room.
Yeah.
The electrical's all new and safe. Your HVAC's been done. You know, there's not gonna be any ants crawling through the wall to bite you in the middle of winter. And by doing one room, we've really solved a number of problems. Took care of the water problem for the rest of the basement.
Yeah.
We've given you that nice space outside, saved the hydrangeas, which I thought was funny. You were the one that almost killed them. But you've got this room down here now. It's a great space. It gives you back your living room. And now you guys can just move forward and take care of the rest of the house.
I have needed a place like this for so long, and I never would have thought of asking for my own office because there was so much else to do.
You're emotional now.
I am. We've had so much go wrong in this house, and we've put so much into it, and we're just getting to that point, and I honestly we wouldn't have done this. We wouldn't have even thought to give me this space and to kind of free up the space upstairs.
It's not easy working from home with 3 kids.
It's not.
You're really not in bad shape here. I mean, the bathroom upstairs is outdated a little bit, but there's no significant damage. So that's something that's easily taken care of.
And that's a relief.
Yeah, the big problem here was the water ingress, so that's been taken care of. That's gonna solve a lot of the problems in the basement. This is gonna solve your space issue, and it's your own place.
Yeah.
We'll just give you the key.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. One day you'll feel like that about Steve.
That's right.
And now that you taught him how to do things, I have lots of projects for him.
Uh-oh, that always happens.
I got your number. Don't worry.
All right.
You'll be back.
Good to see you, Steve. Rania.
Thank you so much.
I think choosing to build an office downstairs for Rania here, it was one room, but it impacted a few different things. We've taken care of the water issue. You know, we've re-landscaped out here, and she has her own space, and they get a living room back. So it's a win-win-win-win situation. And I won, too. So my little buddy and I are heading home.
This is like awesome. Oh.
Uneventful.
It worked.
How about like this? That's better.
Oh, that was stuck a little better.